Hello, what's up everybody? It's the 17th Chronicler. I'm finally back. And here with me today, I have Toa Hordika Nuju. Now, the Toa Hordika were the 2005 good guys, and not a lot of people like them. And after owning one, I can understand why. These sets are not very good. Now, because they're all clones of each other, I just got one. And it kind of is representative of the whole group, so yeah, I don't really like the Toa Hordika all that much, but I figured out pretty quickly that the main problem is the arms. The arms of the Toa Hordika were really bad, and as you can see, my Toa Nuju has different arms. So I'm going to show you how I fixed the arms of the Toa Hordika. And you can apply this to any of your Hordika, or create your own little solution or fix. I'm just here to show you how I reworked Toa Hordika Nuju's arms. So, first of all, actually not the arms. Let me start with the Rhotuka. As you can see, I've done a little bit of changes here. It used to be... Let me take the cord out. It used to be that the spinner was just stuck in the bottom of that, and then it would fly off the top, and you could bend the head down, it would work a little bit better, I guess. But I have created a little contraption, makes it a whole lot better. So you can take the Rhotuka. So basically, so you're gonna stick a blue axle pin in there. Yeah, it's not coming out, but you're going to stick a blue axle pin in that hole on the Rhotuka piece itself. You're going to take a 3 long Technic beam, slap it over the top of that, and then you're going to assemble this thing with one blue pin and one of these connectors. Just stick the axle in the axle hole. And then this fits onto that pin, and bam, you have yourself a new Rhotuka launcher that you can stick into the back of your Toa Hordika, like so. And unlike the previous launcher, which had the rip cord going through the Toa's shoulder, this one goes sideways. And then you just fit the spinner on top. This one can be angled. This can be angled up and down. You can twist it side to side. So I would recommend this for any of your Hordika models if you have any. If you haven't, scrapped them for mock fodder. But yeah, I recommend this setup if you've got any of your Hordika, and it still works same as always. Okay, there you go, it launched. Alright. Yep, so it still works. So that is the Rhotuka mod. And that's just, go ahead and do that. That's gonna make your life so much easier if you're trying to get the Hordika. So now let's talk about the arms. Now, the original Hordika model did not have these for the shoulders. It had that piece on his hand. So it used this, so it was very limited what you could do with them. But I went ahead and put a Hordika neck in place of that, so that now you have ball joints on your shoulders, so you get a little bit more options with what you can do. So for his left arm, I went with a short connector piece in white, and then a Rakshi arm, I guess that's what it's called, in dark gray for the forearm. And then the hand is a very simple hand with fingers. You have your T-bar for the forehand, and you have your nozzle for the thumb. And then I used these little things 3 of those put on there with some Borak eyes for claws. The whole thing about the Hordika was that they were turning into beasts. They were like half Toa, half beast, or whatever it said. So I figured give them actual claws so that you could show that, oh, they're becoming more beast-like and things like that. So I gave them some claws. And once again, you can do this with any of your Hordika sets. Just swap out some colors and you'll be fine. Now let's get to the interesting part. The other arm, the right arm, the tool arm. So for the upper arm, I went with the same starting thing as the other arm, the white connector piece, but I also attached a Visorak foot to the top via some Technic pins, and those really special Technic pins that have the pin hole in them. And those just fit right on the back of the arm. Gives a little bit more flair, because this is the fighting arm. I thought that I should give that either some more armor or some more spikes or something. And because the original Hordika arm did have that one big spike going upward, so that is kind of like that. And then for the lower half of the arm, I did another Hordika neck, as you can see down here. And let me pull this off real quick. So I went with this piece to connect the 2 tools, and those are connected together via a single Technic pin, rotated together and put into some Technic axle couplers that fit on to that piece via some blue pins, and then some Borak eyes on the other side just for flair, just to give it a bit more, just to cover up those holes, just give it something else. So it's a very simple construction, and the tool arm only has 2 points of articulation, which, I mean, that's appropriate. It's supposed to be mutated, so sure, why not? Anyway, so that's all I did to mod my Hordika Nuju. I didn't touch the feet. I know originally I wanted to change the feet a little bit because they seemed a little awkward, but after playing with it, I found that those are actually, that is the most stable configuration for the feet using these pieces. If anyone tries something else, be sure to let me know what you did in the comments so I can try it out, see what works, see what doesn't. But yeah, that's about all I did for my Hordika Nuju model. As always, if you did anything different, if you want to tell me what I'm doing wrong, be sure to let me know in the comments. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say. So I'm the 17th Chronicler. That's Toa Hordika Nuju, and you can do these mods with any Toa Hordika, really. But I'll see y'all the next time I have a mock to make or a set to modify. A goodbye until then.